Hey Aries, how you guys doing? It's your girl Liberated Soul. If this is your first time to my channel, please make sure you share your thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and bring others along. Right now, I'm going to be doing your waxing gibbous moon reading for what to expect and how to react and basically how to live during this current moon phase, okay? So currently we're in the energy of Mercury retrograde, which is currently in the energy of Scorpio till November 20th, 2019. And let me just tell you a little bit about the waxing gibbous moon. Repeat after me. I am the moon, and the moon is me, especially for its divine feminine. We are truly connected to the moon. We crave it. We crave its attention, its guidance, and its intuitive powers. We feel powerful underneath it, getting energy and strength from its shining presence. So basically, we're going to be going through how to live your life by the current moon phase and what to expect. Currently, we are in the waxing gibbous phase, which is the physical and spiritual phase of refining, and refinement of thyself. Okay? Waxing gibbous moon is one phase away from becoming a full moon. This moon is easily seen during the day because of its large portion of illumination. So do know you are illuminated right now, especially during the day. That is probably where you get a lot of your attention right now at this moment, Aries. Okay. All eyes are on you, right? Okay. Spiritually, this is a time where we're supposed to surround ourselves with adjustment, refinement, and editing, and even scratching and deleting the things that no longer serve us and no longer pushing us towards that higher good. Okay. Do know that things don't always work out the way that we planned or even the way that we prayed. Okay. However, this moon will help us realize what it is that we need to reevaluate, give up, or change, or even help us to change our views and directions. Okay. And if you really want to reap the awards of the full moon, do know you may need to make some necessary sacrifices, maybe even a change of direction, a change of environment, a change of course. However, don't resist any change. Do know that that change do need to take place, okay? So don't resist any change during this waxing gibbous moon. And do tell yourself, I trust in perfect timing. So again, tell yourself right now during this moment, you are to trust in perfect timing. All right. Let's jump in for love for my Aquarius. What mess? Ooh, Aries. Some of you guys could be dealing with Aquarius, Aries. You could be dealing with our air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. What messages do we have for mine? Okay, career and finances and career, attraction. Ooh, someone is watching you. And give your relationship a chance. Bottom of the deck, getting to know each other. Ooh, okay, Aquarius. Aquarius got their eye on you, Aries, okay? Because I feel like I'm in a AAA meeting right now. I'm slurring and stuff, okay? So, Aquarius has their eye on you, okay? Could be stalking you. They want something with you, all right? Also, right now, do know that your career and finances may be an issue right now. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So basically, you all about the money. You want stability. You don't want anything that's going to drain you or anything that's going to make you broke, Aries. You don't want nothing playing with your money right now, okay? You are independent by yourself right now, and you, as long as it's not messing with the coins, it's not messing with the bag, it's good. You come on in if you want. Just make sure you come in with smooth waters, right? Okay. Um, Again, a lot of you guys, someone has their eye on you, Aries. Someone wants to come in, and it's just telling you that, you need to take this time. The overlying energy is taking this time to really get to know each other. And as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen. So at one point you were juggling between this, even juggling. This also could be someone from your past that's been watching you. Someone from your past could be watching you heavy, trying to figure out how they could have a chance with you. It could be someone from your childhood who just have had this crush on you for years and just finally saying something, right? But it's juggling. It got you juggling. This person could be juggling as well, juggling with their emotions. You could also be juggling with your emotions, whether this is something that you really want to receive, whether a relationship is something that you really want right now. Because Aries, let's face it, you're independent. I mean, you love the single life. You're very headstrong. So it's like you're juggling. You could be juggling between relationships on what it is that you want, but there is a relationship from the past that you do want to dibble and dabble in, that you're not really ready to end. Okay. That you're not really ready to move past from. However, there is some things that need to be done, some heart to heart conversations that need to be discussed. But other than that, you possibly could be stalking each other, whatever the case may be. You guys could also be dealing with another fire sign, such as yourself, such as a Leo. You guys could be dealing with a Leo, um, Capricorn. Definitely could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So your decisions could very well be between a water sign and an earth sign as well, or a fire sign. Your decisions could definitely be between right now at this current moment. Okay, you have choices, you got options, and you juggling between these relationships. But one of them, you're juggling between: do you want a relationship from the past? Do you want to go back in the past, or do you just want to be single? But something is charging in. The past could be charging in. The past is charging in heavily. The past could definitely be trying to come in and work its way back in there. But I feel like this is a cycle that has already ended, that this has already ended. But if you decide you want to take that leap of faith and go back into it, which I really don't think, I think you might, like I said, dibble and dabble, but I don't think it's something that you will find that commitment in, or something that you will go back and try to like really retune. I'm also getting that things probably will never be the same. I keep hearing things will probably never be the same. I don't know why, but clarify. Ooh, okay, yeah. Because there could have been some toxic behaviors going on, a lot of negatives, a lot of in and out behavior going on. Someone could have like some addictions that they're not ready to walk away from. Something, like I said, they're not ready to walk away from. They're addicted. Someone is addicted to someone and you're not ready to walk. Either it's you, Aries, that's not ready to walk away from this, or it's vice versa. This person's not ready to walk away from this as well. There is a connection within the past that you are not truly ready to walk away from, or you are not truly healed from. Okay, tell me more. So right now it kind of has you juggling, going back and forth. Yeah, like this toxic behavior has you juggling, going back and forth. And you know it's not right. You know it's not right, but it's very hard for you to break. You're having trouble breaking the chains. And right now you're bonded and something is holding you back. Okay. And you're having a tough time. Like I said, the past got a hold on you. Aries, the past got a hold on you, or someone from the past, but you got a hold on someone from the past. And it's time to make a judgment. You're going to have to make judgment, or it will be made from yourself. You have to really decide what it is that you want. Do you want this foundation? Do you want a steady, stern, strong foundation? Or do you want to just keep dibbling dabbling with this toxic behavior? And this is also saying that this is your inner truth. You need to also do some shadow work. as well. Aries, do some shadow work and get yourself out of this bondage, out of this trap, out of these mental games, out of this analysis paralysis mode. You need to clear that up and just give this a chance and really work on it. Have these heart to heart conversations, and do know that you're going to have to heal some family issues. Do know that as you heal your family issues and as you forgive the things of the past, forgive what was done for you, forgive how you was loved before in the past, you'll be able to express so much love, and your love life will heal. You'll be able to heal. And also do know that someone is very spiritual as well. You may be very, very spiritual, but do not judge anyone else's spiritual gifts or spiritual talents or how they communicate with God, because that's their conversation with God, just like you have your own conversation with God. So do know that your love life is influenced by a religious upbringing and a spiritual path. So do know that God is guiding and protecting this. Your ancestors and God is guiding and protecting this, and they will guide you accordingly to how to step if they have not already. Do know that you could be possibly calling in your potential soulmate. You could be dealing with your soulmate right now. It could just be very karmic right now, or very platonic, and or very twin flame light. There is probably something that you need to learn from this, but it is definitely time to disconnect from the world, and also letting go of control issues and realizing that you can't control everything, that you definitely can't control the past, but you can control the future. But it's definitely time for you to be willing and ready to take that leap of faith and really figure out if this solid commitment is what you want. But you definitely can't just be putting yourself in that energy where you're like in and out. Okay, Aries. So that's what love is right now. That's what's going on with love. What is the lesson for Aries during this time? Lessons for Aries during this waxing of this moon. Messages for Aries during the waxing of this moon. Yeah, like someone y'all want forever with someone. Y'all both want forever with each other, but and it's like it's nothing in this world that y'all wouldn't do for each other. But it's like, are you gonna get it right? You gotta end this. You gonna either kill the past and let the past be dead, but you can't keep giving the past life. Can't get can't keep giving the past life and not dealing with it accordingly, not disciplining yourself, taking the necessary steps that you need to take, not listening to your intuition. Because when you're not listening to your intuition, you're only failing yourself, okay? And that also plays a part within your self-esteem. Okay, so you have the death card right now for the overall lesson, which is basically allow things to die, allow the past to die. If you can't keep bringing the past back up to surface, you can't keep lingering in the past, you can't keep holding on to past emotions and feeling, because that's exactly where you're going to be stuck and left at, in the past. Okay, so do know and realize that with death ending of a situation, that I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Things have to end in order for new to begin. Things have to end and die off in order for the new to come. A plant has to shed in order to be rebirthed. Okay, do know you want to have to kill things off, release these things that no longer serves you, and do know that, you know what, it may have ended right now, but it's only a greater beginning to things. Okay, also make sure you're having discipline and allowing and telling yourself that you really could accomplish anything that you set your mind to. You could accomplish anything, you could do anything. You're very smart Aries. You're not retarded or anything like that. And people sleep on your intellect. They sleep on your intellect, and that's what's scary, because your Aries is like they move in silence, for real, and they get it done. Like, people see Aries as being mean, but they're not. They're about business. Okay, do know that you possess the gifts of the soul, and that these gifts that you possess are the same exact gifts and benefits that will help these people around you. Okay, Aries. So do rebuild your self-esteem back up. Do realize that not everybody could do what you do, and do realize that not everybody is you. Again, it's time for you to end these conflicts. put an end to these past cycles that's keeping you trapped and embodied. Okay, so coming out with the Death card is Five of Swords, which is basically ending the conflict, kill the conflict off. Do know that endings are only beginnings. So you have to end this conflict, end this mental conflict with yourself, get yourself out of this bondage, and realize that you have a whole castle, you have a whole empire behind you, but you got to get yourself out of bondage, out of mental entrapment, out of analysis paralysis. Okay, Aries, and just get disciplined. Get disciplined and realize that you know who you are, and you know you could do anything and you set your mind to. And you also do have the victory, but your mind is all over the place right now. Your mind is all over the place right now with making a decision where you know you have to make a choice. You know you have to make a decision. You have to decide what it is that you really want. Decide what it is that you truly need, and focus on the necessities, not the wants, but what it is that you truly need. What is it that is truly great for you? What is it that's going to get you far? Sometimes it's time to put up the pimp coat. Gotta put it up. That's what I think I said to Capricorn. It's time to put the coat up. Time to put away the head game. Stop playing with yourself. And realize that worrying doesn't change the outcome, but do know you have to be independent and think for yourself. Everybody can't think for you. And you're going to have to take that leap of faith and listen to your intuition. You already know the truth. The truth has been revealed. You have the light. So you need to move towards that way. You need to make that leap of faith and get things in order right now, okay? Get things in order. Because this new begins, so a new direction has been revealed to you. Truth has been revealed to you time after time, Aries. So you just need to get yourself out of entrapment. You need to move. Get out of this lazy energy. Look, Seven of Cups again. Get out of your head. Get out of your thoughts. You have things all over the place. You need to get uncluttered and realize that everything that glitters is not gold. And you really need to look beyond the clouds and realize what's being handed to you. Realize the blessings that are trying to come in for you instead of blocking your blessings. Okay. Because you have so much emotions, and within these emotions you probably felt like you was left crying over spilled milk, but however you put yourself in this predicament where you're emotional right now because you're surrounding yourself by all these options, and it's like you don't need all these options, especially when you need to focus on the options that you already had before you right now, okay? But you do need to realize that within these two options, not all is lost, but you just have to have true discernment and realize what's behind you. Okay? And it's gonna take you to turn that wheel, and you either gonna turn it the right way or you're gonna let the wheel crush you. Again, you either gonna turn the wheel or be crushed by the wheel. So if you don't make that true judgment or that true discernment, do know that by law it will be made for you. All right. What do we have for career and finances? Career and finances for my Aries. If this is your first time, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Messages for Aries. Okay. Ooh, too many. Words of abundance. Too many. Time for you to declutter. It's time for you to go on a quiet retreat as well, Aries. Take some time to yourself to clear your thoughts. And make sure you're keeping. I keep getting this card for everybody. Okay, I keep getting that card for everybody. Keep a optimistic mind, y'all. Keep an optimistic mind. Keep faith. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay. Messages for Aries during the waxing Gibbous phase. Messages for Aries during this waxing Gibbous phase. Appointment change. Some of you guys could be job hunting, getting new jobs to do. Expect to be hearing back from these jobs and starting new jobs. Also, release jealousy, release envy. Do know that you are exactly where divine needs you to be. Okay, and just be thankful for what it is that you have now. Be thankful for the now. Be thankful for the things that are presenting themselves to you, and also be mindful and do the work. Okay, and organize yourself for this success that's coming in. So you have employment change, you have release jealousy, you have do the work, and on the bottom of the deck you have organize for success. Okay, so your career path is leading you into a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. So if you jealous and you thinking, just know that whatever you thinking, whatever energy you carrying is the energy that you're going to attract. Okay, let other people successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So just because one person have it don't mean you can't. You can have it too, if not better. Also make sure that it's not enough to just dream or pray about it, but you also got to take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Constantly working on your priorities will make them flourish. Okay, so it's time for you to take action and stop spying and stop lurking and actually, okay, first of all, you putting too much of your energy spying on a relationship. Okay, when you need to be spying on yourself and what you need to do, and you need to release jealousy, you need to release this hate, you need to release that old way of thinking. You need to cut the blindfold off. Okay, and realize that where your happiness really lays, and realize that the only one that is taking your happiness away is you, and realizing that only you have full control of that. So you need to start spying, because I feel like you're spying on the wrong things, and you need to just go ahead and make that offer and pay attention to the direction that you were already given instead of overlooking the direction. Sometimes you may not want to obey other people's rules, but sometimes you need to obey God's rules. And by doing that, by obeying and just staying still and being humble, your tower is still up. Okay, your tower is still up. It has not yet crumbled down, but you need to get out your head. Get out your head. You need to stop focusing so much on this commitment and realize that if you do the work, you already know what it is that you need to do, Aries. So you need to do that because you have the lovers here. There's so much love here. Like, I feel like there's a relationship. God will surround you by the people that you need. And I feel like God is constantly telling you who this person is. However, it may have been tower moments and ups and downs between this person. And you just need to find stability again within this. But you really need to go in and do your own shadow work, because sometimes you may have your own battles that you're battling with, but it's time for you to charge in. It's definitely time for you to start taking action and moving forward, because at the end of the day, you may feel like you're being blocked and you may feel like everyone's against you, but you're only against yourself. And realize that you do have this completion. You can complete this cycle. You can get yourself out of this cycle. You could get yourself out of this analysis paralysis, out of this old way of thinking. Okay, and do know that as you do that, you will fulfill your fulfillment. You will have your completion. You will have your 10 of cups. Justice will be served accordingly. Okay, let's see what's the overall message for Aries. Overall energy during this moon phase. Overall energy during this moon phase. Overall energy during this moon phase. And during the waxing moon. Overall energy. Thank you. Yeah, like I said, you got an owie. You know, you probably had a boo boo. But it's time for you to fly. It's time for you to pick yourself back up. It's time for you to dirt yourself off. And it's time for you to spread your wings and fly. Because you're almost to the finish line. And it's also time that you use the F word, which is forgive. It's time to forgive and forget, okay? Forget the past. Don't let the past hinder you, okay? It was an owie, it was a boo-boo, but all heals over time, all right, y'all? I hope these messages resonated with you. It's your girl, Liberated Soul. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you would like a more personal reading, please email me at liberatedsoul2018@gmail.com. Also, if you're on Facebook, please join my Facebook fam, my Facebook tribe, which is also Liberated Soul. It's the same heading as here. All right, guys, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Ashe, amen, namaste. Mwah.